I'm TJ Reel, and I'm a sophomore at Emporia State.
My name's Isaiah Esquivel, and I'm a freshman at Emporia State.
Justin Farrell, and I'm a senior.
Cade Kohlmeier, I'm a senior at Emporia State, and you're watching Discin Deals coverage.
What up, everyone? Welcome back. Discin Deals coverage. You're looking at the back nine of the Mid-American Regionals. I'm Lucas Deal, here with Emporia State player himself, Isaiah Esquivel. We're your commentary team. Isaiah, thanks for coming back.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Well, we're in Emporia today at Champions Landing. Some of the information you see may say Emporia Country Club, but it's just gone through a name change. Just keep that in mind. We're at the Mid-American Regional Championship. Big shout out to the title sponsor, Dynamic Discs, and an even bigger shout out to Ace Run Pro, who allowed us to use their drone footage that you're seeing right now. And you're going to see some awesome hole previews because of them. Emporia State, after the front nine of this team's round, is in a tie with Oklahoma Christian. And Missouri is 4 strokes off their pace. And we're jumping right into hole 7. Tell me about it, Isaiah.
Hole 7 is a low gap off the tee. We're playing from the short position, or short pad, I should say. So it's just a wide open, straight shot. Kind of just want to keep it in bounds. It'll be left, it'll be right. Same concept on every other hole. We're playing this little short basket right here. So you can go big off this tee. Par 4, 579 feet.
So when you guys step up to this one, is this one you're thinking eagle? Is this an eagleable hole?
I would say we're gonna get up there for a putt. So birdie or eagle,
Okay.
It's whatever. Yeah. It's whatever.
Yeah, just not a par, right? This is not one you definitely want to shoot under on this hole. Yeah. All right, and Canon playing the safe spot, just gets right across the ditch there. And then Henry has full green light to do Henry things, which is throw very far. Oh, it's a little low. His hat goes rolling. He's up the fairway a little more, but they're not going to have a real look at 2 unless they do another throw in. But it is Micah's turn next, so we'll see.
Looks like Cade might be throwing a destroyer. Maybe his Calvin Heinberg destroyer again.
That looks good. Oh, hit off the tree. But yeah, that's a definite look there.
Looks like time lapse out of TJ. TJ got the full green light to get us a little closer. That's not a bad shot for him.
No, he hit that tree. It may have been a little bit closer. Let's see what Nick can do here. I think he's been doing the layup play for him since he's not feeling the hottest. He's got a bad hip, bad knee, and that one is not going to feel good because he drifts OB. So it puts a little bit of pressure here on Quentin. Oh, but that's a great shot. Oh, but the tree is there. They do stay in bounds. Nice approach from Jared. Got to get down. Yeah, a little bit of meat left on the bone.
Yeah, that'll play. I would say he's close enough to let Isaac give it a run.
Oh, he turned that one, I think. They're around the same spot. All right, and here's Landon. And like I mentioned earlier, I love Landon's jump putt. He's got such control on it. And could we have
Another,
fireworks again?
Could be more fireworks.
Oh, sawed it off. Never had a chance. All right, and here you are for the eagle bid.
I remember it being a headwind.
Did you just
So,
see that disc that came
try
in
to aim.
one?
Yeah, I did. That's why I kind of just double taked, took some little more time, aimed at the bottom of the basket, and yeah, you don't want to do that. Pulled it to the right. So
Do you want to blame the people on hole one for that miss?
no, that's just me. They didn't have to do anything with that. Just poor putt.
All right. Well, anytime I can find an excuse to blame someone else, I'm always blaming someone else. So think about that next time, Isaiah.
Yeah, I'll take that in consideration.
Oh, little right side for Quentin. And if they want to save their bird, Nick's got to knock this down from a pretty tough range. Oh, heart. Good putt there.
Great putt.
Then Canon should just tap in for bird. It looks like we should have a birdie frame. Yep, and we do. So Emporia State and Oklahoma Christian still staying knotted up at the top, and we're moving into hole number 8.
So hole 8 is a par 5, 800 feet, OB left, OB right. Want to be smart about your position golf. Throw it in the middle. Throw that can just stick. You don't want anything that's too much skippy. I know the wind's going to play a factor today. And yeah, just let your partner throw it safe and give the other partner a green light to go big.
Yeah, this is a tough hole. It plays right at par. I mean, this one plays, nearly 900 feet, and this wind was incredibly tough today. Let's see how Landon handles it. It's wide. Oh, but it came back in bounds. That's a good shot.
Yeah, a little more risky than what you want to do. Looks like he threw like an overstable fairway, and so Micah got the green light to obviously go big.
And boy, oh boy, can Micah go big. That is pummeled. And that is at the top of the hill. They can see the basket from there. Inbounds. What a shot.
That's 5 bills easily to get to the top of that hill. So that was pretty impressive when I seen that. And so I told Justin I wanted Justin to go first, let his AVR or his Toro throw it right in the middle and give me the green light. He barely curls around. He is safe.
Oh.
So I am throwing a Grace. I believe it's a tailwind, so I throw a little hyzer on it. Probably too much wide than I wanted to do.
Oh, he just didn't get the skip.
Yep.
Just dug.
Not too much angle on that.
You at least knew Justin was safe before you went a little extreme there. So Jared had no chance. He knew that immediately. That picked up and went. He's very out of bounds. Puts a little bit of pressure on Isaac here, who, is a lefty. Not the easiest lefty hole. He flips it up nice. It's got to sit, though. Oh, no, and they're both OB. So Nick's taking this next one from out of bounds. They're shooting 3 here. That's got to hook up. That's OB. All right.
Worst case scenario on this whole double OB, just be smart. Throw it out left on a forehand. Let it stable come back, and that's what you want to do. Keep it in the fairway.
Yeah, but that was a little low. Maybe a little bit fortunate there for Quentin as well, that it was winter time.
TJ is going to be throwing his orbit rive out pretty low. So, I know he's going big. It gives us right in the fairway. So it gives Cade kind of the green light to do what he wants, throw forehand, backhand. We're safe.
The backhand play from here, huh?
Yeah, you don't see this too much often. It's really tricky to get through the gaps. But Cade was pretty fortunate to roll back inbounds.
Yeah, he's in. Is he closer than TJ?
He is. We actually took his drive.
Wow.
Or Cade's drive, I should say.
What a crazy shot. All right. And now Henry's licking his chops. Can see the basket after Micah's awesome drive. A little bit too antied. Gosh, he punishes that disc. But that's OB.
Seems like the wind kind of pushed that one out towards the water and kept that on its angle.
So now Canon just needs to put it in play. Let's go with a simple flick hyzer in the middle. Oh, that got a skip though. Oh no. That's going to go OB. Shared with a little forehand approach here. That looks tasty. Maybe a little wide, a little deep, I mean.
Yeah, he's setting the bar for Mizzou to kind of get a little closer than that. And good job doing that.
His little approach game is so smooth. Landon puts it close.
Another opportunity for some fireworks. Just too high.
That's all right. Better to be high than low on those.
That's for sure.
And here you are. This is the eagle bid for you guys.
Yeah, this is about the max I can putt from because I don't really generate a lot of power from my putt. And so I have to really incorporate my back foot and my front foot to get some power going.
Oh, that was a great bid.
That's all I had in me.
Now, Justin has such a unique putt. You can like see him like loading.
He also gives it a good run.
Henry in for the par.
We all get our pars. Well, their pars, and I believe we got a birdie look.
Yep, you're going to get the opportunity for bird closer than this, so I'm going to count that already. Par for Mizzou. And then TJ for the birdie. And there you guys go, taking the one-stroke lead, going into hole 9.
So hole 9 is a tunnel off the tee. You want to get out of this gap, preferably have a look around the corner to have an easy approach, forehand, backhand approach. But I would say the toughest shot is a tee shot. The upshot can get a little technical. You kind of want to have a soft landing, or you might skip way past the basket and not give yourself a putt.
Yeah, and the wind in this is so crazy because it gets swirly. So it's really tough when the wind is up.
Tricks on these players, figuring out the angle they need. I know the wind's going to be a lot more aggressive out of this tunnel. So they're not really sure how much anhyzer or hyzer they need. It looks like TJ's taking the forehand route.
Yeah. Cade's unfortunately OB, so TJ needs to put it in play. Do you know where that one ended up?
I believe we're going to be safe still. We're going to be in the woods.
He's just on the right-hand side, right?
Yeah, it's still gel. It's still another stroke taken to get out of the woods, but
What a shot by Canon there. Perfect. That was awesome. Hitting that gap is tough today.
yeah, and another green light for Henry to give themselves a look.
Oh, he made it out for sure. But that sidewalk is OB. Nick made the gap and is safe, but kind of be over there where you guys are, or are they deeper than you guys are?
They look like they're going to be a little farther than us, but it's still pretty bad. Even if they're still farther, it's still jail.
Oh, Quentin made it through and then kicked LB.
Yeah, as soon as you cross that sidewalk, that disc isn't going to try even thinking about rolling back in bounds.
Yeah, and you are in a tough spot here.
I'm trying to pitch out with my felon between these two trees, and I kind of give Justin the green light to get a little more aggressive, let them have an easier approach to the basket. So I know Justin, and he's not really a fan of the trickier low liner shots like this. So, I mean, he's just trying to get comfortable.
Oh, he made it through those trees, but then he kicked. Okay, so it looks like they're going to take yours, but yeah, I mean, just getting out there is job number one. That's tough. Jared's going to have to do some type of flex forehand.
I would argue this is even a tougher shot because, I mean, they're farther in the woods. They have more trees to contend with, and there's just weird lines you have to take to get back out.
Yeah, that's a great out too. Patent pending here for Isaac. Oh, he got some juice on it, but I think that's OB. He pushed too far. So from Canon's drive, Landon trying to get around the corner.
They're in a tough spot because they can't quite throw a big anhyzer and let the wind push it. And they can also, I mean, just like this, it's just a hard shot. Even they're in a really weird spot.
They need to be a little bit further, right?
Yeah. Either left or even more right.
Micah doesn't care, though. That is big. And that is going to be inbounds, straddling the line. You'll get to see it in a minute, but that shot was incredible.
Throwing his hybrid felon. Go ahead and
yeah.
skip up towards the basket, and let's look for a putt. And it looks like Cade's throwing his Firebird. Kind of the same thing TJ did. Just give himself a better look. Kind of hits the Guardian tree and has a nice little roll back to the basket.
Yeah, great shots by both of them. Well within circle, 20, 25 feet for you guys.
Definitely have a look at the basket, and this one looks like it danced around towards that basket, and they have a good looking putt at the basket.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Nick. He split some trees. That's the one thing I dislike about this particular shot is you do sometimes have to get a little bit lucky. There is a gap, but a lot of times people are over in that area, and that's a great shot there too.
Yeah, there's usually like a lot of dancing around this basket.
Look at that. That's on the line. That was Micah's over-the-top shot. They're not going to have a lot from here, but this is for Eagle. He gave it all of it. Henry, I think, is going to go Anheuser putt. Just keep it safe. Canon went a little deep. And here you are.
Got a little tailwind putt action. I would say is probably around 30 feet, 25, 30 feet. And yeah, I think it was, I'm not making excuses why I missed that putt. It was more or less like it's been like 2 or 3 hours since we started and we hardly putted. So just having the habit of warming back up.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, oh, good putt there. Honestly, you're right. Was that a par for you guys? Seems like should have been a birdie.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's a par for everyone. So yeah, that wasn't an eagle bid. That was a birdie bid. So that would have been a par 4. The graphic was wrong on my end, so no problem. Tell me about this next one.
Hole 10, they changed it in the years past. It's kind of another tunnel gap. Just want to get out past these first couple of trees down by where the basket used to be, right in this area, to have yourself an easy approach up to the basket. I say easy, but it's not that difficult if you get yourself in a good position off the tee to have this look at the pin. And there's quite a bit out of bounds still. You just got to be smart about the tee shot.
Yeah. So what's the play? It's a play to get it more straight, or are you wanting to get left?
The smarter play is to get more left. I take my bio defender and get more aggressive to kind of punch it down the gap. But I mean, again, the wind's kind of playing in my head. Once you get out of that gap, that wind's just pushing from left to right. So Justin's kind of just gets out of the gap, or he's just wanting to get out of the gap and give TJ and Cade a look towards the basket.
Good little skip there. Oh yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, if that's in the open, that's all you can ask for. All right, here's Landon. You know, it's interesting that you mentioned the long round. This was an insanely long round. I've been to a couple of these, and I've never seen 3 teams on the same card. That was a lot. That's 12 different people on the same card.
Yeah, I think we would have finished like an hour and a half earlier, because I know when we were like approaching hole 14, all the teams were done almost an hour ago when we were like on hole 15.
Crazy. And Micah got out there. Landon kicked right and was OB, so that's a good shot by Micah just to make sure they are safe and have a look at the basket. And here's Jared trying to get it out left. Hit that tree so that he is safe, but he's going to be far back.
Looks like that wind kind of kept it straight and didn't really give a chance to push left.
And this one is a thing of beauty from Isaac. Look at that. Hits the gap perfect.
Oh yeah, that's where you want to be at. Have an easy uphill approach to the basket.
That was so sweet. It was so good he gave himself a fist bump. Turned over a little bit by Canon. Oklahoma Christian is a little out of position here, so they got to have a big shot here to get close to the basket.
And this is a tough shot. You don't want to throw anything with too much anhyzer or that wind will take it. So you kind of have to throw it straight with something a little stable.
That's a pretty good shot. He's safe. I don't know how far back they are. I would say circle's edge.
Looks like TJ's going with the ice justice. Let the wind kind of help him. Takes a little skip off the sidewalk and has a really nice, fortunate roll towards the basket. Looks like Cade's doing the same with his justice. Kind of doing this copycat TJ's line.
Yeah. Who's closer? Oh, which one do you guys choose? Such a big decision.
Yeah, such a such a big decision.
It's a nice shot from Nick. A little short, but well within circle.
I mean, this is a weird run up. You're running uphill, and you still have to kind of worry about your angles. So this is not an easy shot.
No, that was really, really perfectly executed there by Quentin. See if Landon can make some magic happen here. I just pulled a little right, but it had the right height on it. Looks like Micah is going to step it here. Oh, banned.
Great round by Micah.
All right, no Oklahoma Christian will get a par on that one. Low side, but birdie for Missouri. And then it looks like they used TJ's, so Cade's got to learn how to approach the basket better. Hole number 11.
Hole 11, a little uphill shot. Still kind of a tunnel gap. Weird. It's a weird angle because we're going to a shorter basket. So it's kind of all hyzer through this tunnel gap and kind of just landed on the basket. We're also playing in a headwind, so it's going to be a lot tougher. And the OB line from 17's fairway is going to be into play since it's closer to this fairway.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. TJ. Early. What's that disc? Do you know that dark one?
I am not sure on that, honestly. I haven't seen him throwing that one too much.
Yeah. After that shot, he may actually take it out of the bag.
This might be a Halo Destroyer out of Cade.
That looks good. Didn't get the skip, though. I think, was that a Firebird potentially?
Could be a Firebird. I wasn't quite sure on that.
Yeah, I think it just didn't seem like it had the speed after the skip, but the wind could have been doing it too. And Nick is early trees. Puts a little pressure here on Quentin. He's making it through now. So Missouri probably out of the looking for a birdie. Let's see what Oklahoma Christian can do after Emporia has just taken a 2-stroke lead on them. This is Canon. That's pretty nice. Maybe a little high. Got caught up. Yeah, it's probably 50, 60 away there.
They have a look from his shot, so Henry should get a little more aggressive and try to punch a hyzer through that gap and fight the wind.
Yeah, that's nice. I like the height on it. Good skip over. Yeah, sweet. So they're going to definitely have a look. Yep, Jared just pitches right there. Gives Isaac a chance to float one close and in. I like the height. Ooh, that's a good run, though.
It was a great run by Isaac. So there's a little slight right to left headwind. I would say about 25, 30 again.
Oh, that was a
Just
great
right
putt.
over the basket.
Yeah, it just
Great.
lifted on you.
Yeah, I swear that was going to be in, and then the headwind kind of just took it.
Yeah, that was a good putt. Good commitment.
So it looks like Justin's throwing his Berg X, and I kind
Wanted
of
to
flew
keep
by
it
the
close.
basket, so he was being a little more smart about his run.
Yeah, and I missed your guys' tap-ins because after this putt, great putt by Landon, my phone dies because I wasn't ready for a 17-hour round. So we got catch cam on this next hole. Tell me about hole 12.
Hole 12 is a new change to Champions Landing. It's a downhill par 3, 353 foot. Today it's playing as a right to left, OB left, OB right. OB right shouldn't come into play. It's that really OB left is every disc is skipping towards that sidewalk. And we're playing from a shorter pad, so I wasn't quite sure on what did I want to throw on this. I threw a verdict and it kind of got skippy on me.
I think that was Landon there with his great shot. And now we should be able to see a little bit. And then I will take this camera for the rest of the time after these shots. So Micah, ooh, everyone just right there. 353's never played so easy.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, never
Skip
mind.
action. The skip action.
Man, that was crazy.
So Justin takes this forehand route, and it's a lot smarter. See me go out of bounds to kind of take the OB out of play, and while also giving them a look at the basket.
Yep. And here's Jared. Now, do you always go first off the tee usually?
Yeah, because I feel more confident, unless like I tell him that I want to get more aggressive. But Justin's a great partner, and he's willing to do anything. Like, let me go first. I'll let him go first. It just depends.
Yeah, that's cool. And that was a great shot by Jared. If those wood chips weren't there, that may have been ace material. Wide shot here for Isaac. A little early. So TJ's got a pretty cool putt here. Through the trees.
Good highlight putt.
Only if he makes it. Oh, and that was dead center. That was a great putt. No doubter. And then they're trying to figure out which great shot to take. They took that one. And a birdie by Missouri as well. So birdies across the board. Tell me about hole 13.
Hole 13's a tall grass carry. through that gap. It's about 400, almost 500 feet to get up there. This drone's taking more of the safer shot. Forehands, backhands through here. It's going to be playing in a headwind today. So you just don't want to go out of bounds off your drive. OB left, OB right. OB right should be come into play, but there also is hazard right off the tee. As soon as you throw the disc over this gap, it's hazard the whole way. So the miss is throwing hyzering out left.
Yeah, so right now, all of this is OB once you get past the wall, right?
Yes.
And that's OB because he leaked it out right. So Henry, daunting to throw all the way over OB when you know your partner's already gone OB. And that's leaking right too, but does it have the stability? It does. Great shot. I was surprised that this one played as a par 4.
Yeah, for MPO, it's usually par 3. For the women's, it's par 4. Cade throws a nice, smooth shot to get us in bounds.
Yeah, that was perfect. And now TJ he can really get aggressive, even more so, but Cade's definitely past the wall. What's he throwing here? Do you know?
I believe it might be time lapse. No, it's Rive.
Oh, that one
kind of plays with that shot, pushes it right immediately.
Yeah, but it looks like Nick is going to take that safer route that we were talking about, but that the drone flew over to the left. And that's got a little height on it, and it actually ends up OB. So he was trying to play safe, but ended up still. Did you say that plays as hazard, though?
Yeah, I believe I said I seen it say hazard, spray painted.
Well, Quentin says we're not going to find out, and gets it well past the wall and inbounds. So they're going to have this look for the eagle.
And note that this actually used to be out of bounds. You kind of see the outline where the tall grass used to be, but they moved the OB line or the hazard line back about 80, 90 feet toward the tee pad.
Gotcha. Ooh, good bid. Yeah, so you guys would have been OB as well then, like with the old. That's crazy. Okay. Well, good thing they moved it back. So that had to play super tough.
I believe it's for people to get more aggressive off the tee pad. Go for the green.
Oh, and that just lifted on Justin. You had a good enough bid that he could do that. And here's Landon. A great pace to his putt. Let's see. Micah can throw another forehand in.
Nothing wrong with that. He had the green light.
For sure. And so because this is playing as a 4, this should be birdie looks for everyone again. So we could go back-to-back birds for everyone. Missouri in. Let's see if Canon can put this away. Shablam. All right. So 2 holes left, moving into hole 14, and it is a long one. Tell me about it.
Hole 14, we're playing from the shorter pad, par 5, 893 feet. Another headwind hole, so you want to get out kind of in this area and just be safe. Don't get yourself behind any obstacles. Have a wide open approach to the tee pad or the basket, I should say, and it's gonna be pretty tough today.
Yeah, this headwind is mean.
You can kind of see Landon kind of wait a little bit.
Oh, good.
Keeping it
turn
low
on
in the
that one.
wind.
That was awesome. That was a great shot. Oh, and you know Micah wants all of this. Oh, but he found all of the tree.
So since it's a headwind, I'm throwing more of my stable defender.
Okay, yeah, you just switched discs.
I beefed up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm looking to throw a little Anheuser on it, or actually more flat to Anheuser. Let the wind kind of flip up the disc a little bit.
I wanted to see, but you didn't let me. But that was a great shot.
Yeah, we're in the open, giving them
Yeah.
the look. And that's the thing. As soon as you get a little nose up on it, that wind just wants to take it up, and unfortunately, he cots up on that tree.
Yeah, truly, this headwind was ripping so much, and you can just see it just lifts these guys' discs. It lifted yours, lifted Justin's. Let's see if it does the same thing here to Isaac. He's waiting for it to settle down, but it's not
Yeah.
going to. And there it was.
Got to throw it as flat as possible. It's more about the angles and keeping it flat. Don't want to expose that flight plate.
Yeah, if it's nose up at all, see ya. And Jared keeps it very flat there. Not as far as he wanted, but he got down the fairway quite a bit. And this one was Anheusered. And Nick's going to end up OB. This looks like a Calvin Destroyer. That's nice.
Keep it in the fairway. Give their partners a easy approach, or even a look at the basket.
Yeah, this was playing as a par 4 for you guys. So very tough in this wind. Canon a little bit behind that tree. Henry's going to try to unleash here. Oh. Hit the tree. We'll be around the same position there.
Looks like TJ is going to go with his orbit rive.
Come
Let it
back.
ride a little bit, and
That's
great
right on
shot.
the rock wall. Now, is beyond that rock wall OB? I can't remember.
I believe it is. I think there was a OB line attached to that rock wall. Okay, kind of takes the hyzer approach to the basket. Not a bad shot.
No. Hit a few of the branches up there, but still a great shot. TJ was in a great position.
Kind of wanted to take your easy birdie, not bite off too much, and keep it in the fairway.
Yep, Landon's close. So again, Micah can get aggressive. He goes for the skip. Oh, I thought that was it. Oh, man. Everyone giving bids. All right. And you guys have an actual look at birdie here.
Looks kind of like a right to left to right tell. So you kind of just throw it above the basket and have it slam down.
Oh, it definitely slammed down. You shook your head. You didn't like that one.
No, it didn't feel right out of my hand. Looks like it's wind's kind of swirling that bass over there by that flag.
Oh,
Justin gives it a good run.
I thought that was in. Just didn't quite have the lift at the end. Oklahoma Christian with the par. I think we're going to have a par tee here. And so you guys up by a stroke over Oklahoma Christian, and then Missouri 5 back from you all. As you can see, we lost our catch cam, so I'm sad we don't have it for this hole. But tell me about our final hole.
Last hole, hole 15, par 3, 355 feet. We're going to be going to a shorter basket, kind of in between these trees to the left. OB left, OB right. You kind of want to just throw a little pitch up with the putter. I believe we're actually going to a shorter tee pad, so they were actually throwing putters at this basket.
Okay, yeah, I think this one's only 280 feet. So, yeah, a little bit shorter. See what Canon can do here. Yeah, that looks very slow as far as the disc is, and he's under it. Great shot.
This probably plays 250, I would say.
Okay, even easier. Oh, I like the big swooping. Oh, okay, it's a little deep. That was fun by Henry.
It's like Cade's throwing his the new disc from Dynamic, the Judge XS.
XS. I think Smitty called it the OS. But probably the same thing. It's just a more overstable Judge, yeah?
Yep. With the little with the beaded Judge.
Oh! Yeah, this would have been awesome to have a catch cam. But we're going to try to see it from here. Let's see what Nick can do here. Oh, it's going to leak out. I don't think he's OB, but...
He looks like he's hurting. Long
yeah,
round.
dude, I'm telling you, he said that... Oh! Sorry, I stopped in my tracks. But yeah, he said something about truly like a bad hip and a bad knee. Like he was battling. All right. Isaac going to get the birdie. You're going to follow suit.
And I was very happy to finally get over that round. It felt like 4 or 5 hours, I think was what it was.
Yeah. I'm a big boy, and I was so hungry. I was ready to get out of there and get some food. All right. But let's look at these scores after the team's round. They're still going to be around the next day. But going in, you guys have the lead by 1 over Oklahoma Christian. Pitt State moved into 3rd. Missouri there that we saw is in 4th. Take a look at tied for 9. That's Heston College. We're actually going to have them next round as they are going to try to qualify for nationals. They're not cool enough like you guys who already have a bid. So this is their last chance to get a bid for nationals. Isaiah, dude, thank you for being here. Doing commentary is a blast.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. Commentary debut. I hope to do more in the future. But this is a great start.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, thank you to Ace Run Pro for the drone footage. I really appreciate you guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you have not already. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye now.